it's Kristin and I have another Boxycharm review and new for you. This will be reviewing the products that came in the January box and showing you the products that came in the February box. If you are new to one of these videos of mine, first of all, welcome. Second of all, these are videos that when I get the products, I want to come back and tell you what I thought about them. I don't want to just show you them and then move on and then you never hear about the products again. And it kind of helps you determine like the value if you think the box has good value. Also, I want you to know that this box is sent to me for review. There's no, I don't even have to do a video about it. They don't say anything about that. So anyway, the box is sent to me for review, and you know, as you will hear, it does not affect my opinion on the products in the box. Lastly, I always have the information linked below for you. I have just the plain old Boxycharm website that you can use if you would like. Otherwise, I have my link that's specific to me. If you use that link to sign up for Boxycharm, which is $21.99 a month, I get $5. So just want to be upfront and honest with you about that. For those of you that have used my link, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. And if you don't use it, I don't hold it against you. No big deal. Okay, so let's talk about last month's box, which was, and the Charm Award goes to. They were doing sort of a, you know, like coming into award season sort of a thing. So anyway, the first product that I showed was, and this is the second product from this brand that I've gotten. I will say this as I'm trying to open it. So the brand is Vintage, and this is a Highlight Double is what it's called. I find these very difficult to open. I'm not sure why, but anyway, the product is beautiful. By the way, this is one of three videos that I'm going to be, three videos I'm going to be filming today in this outfit and makeup, so my apologies if you are sick of seeing it. The two shades that it has in here is Rose Quartz and Chocolate Diamond. Not only are these shades beautiful by themselves, but they're also beautiful mixed together. Sometimes I'll just take the brush that I'm going to show you in a minute and, you know, kind of go across both of them. Very, very pretty, very creamy, very smooth. I know it's hard to see a highlight. These highlights last all day. They don't disappear on the skin. I find it also if you want to do more of a blush topper to give kind of your whole face a little shimmer. So the blush I use today is the By Terry Sun Design palette, and that has some definite sheen to it as well. So I have that on here, but I did throw a little bit of the two of them combined on the top there. But I really, really like this. This product is $35. Not sure it's worth $35, but there is, how much product is there? There is 13.2 grams of product in here, so that is a lot of product. So I may have to rethink my opinion on that, but at any rate, the product itself, I really like it. Wore really well, very smooth. I don't have any issues with it. So the next thing was a crown brush. This sells for $12.99, and it's fine. It works. I just really prefer my EcoTools brush, and it's way less expensive. I think it's like $6 or something like that. And for me, it's just, I just prefer that, you know, more sort of, you know, fatter. I don't know. Somehow I feel like I have more control with this brush than with this, which makes no sense because this is smaller, but just the way it is. So this is fine. I don't think this is worth $12.99, however. I'm happy to have it from, you know, in the box, but all right. The next thing is the Oscar Blondie Pronto Dry Shampoo, and this sells for $23, which is very similar to the price of the Dry Bar that I very much like. So I feel like I've tried this before, only I don't remember it being Pronto. I don't remember the name being Pronto, and it was in a brown, the bottle was brown. So first off, I have to say, if you have darker hair and have issues with getting a white cast, particularly with a Dry Bar, I know that can be a little bit tricky, this does not do that. And this works well. It adds a little bit of sort of texture to your hair, but nowhere near as much texture and as much kind of lift as I feel I get with the Dry Bar. So I wanted to kind of bring those things up because maybe the Dry Bar is too much for you. You would end up really liking this product more than the Dry Bar. This one has a very lemony scent to it, almost Lemon Pledge-like. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but so I feel like it's a good value, but that's because I currently pay about the same amount for dry shampoo. If you're like a Batiste lover or something like that, you might think that this is a little bit too much, not worth your money. Right. So next is a product from Pure. This is the Cheek Stain. Mine was in Peach Bellini. I'm going to give you another swatch of this, even though you saw it before. Here's the deal. This doesn't seem to matter. That's what it looks like. It's a pretty shade. And you can even on skin, like bare skin, you can blend it out a little bit. And it does seem to stay. I did test it in a couple of days when I was home all day and just on my bare skin to kind of see. So it does stain and it does seem to stay really well. The brush on the other end, you can tell that I've used it. It does do fairly well at blending it in. I've not tried to wash it yet though, so just I can't speak to that. But here's the deal. I'm generally not going to put this on bare skin. I'm going to put it on skin that I have foundation on. So I have tried it just on foundation with no powder over it. And I've also tried it with powder. It does the same thing no matter what I'm putting it on. It disturbs my powder. Or it disturbs my foundation. If I apply it with a stippling brush, same thing. So there's something about the formula. So this unfortunately was not a win for me. I feel like I'm kind of negative this time, but I don't know, it just wasn't a win for me. Now, this next product I did not use yet. I'm hoping to use it here before this video gets edited and goes up. And I'm going to stick in a little clip here. And this is the Adesi Organic Infused, and it's the Ultra Matte Top, the Ultra Suede Matte Top Coat. So I had just had my nails done the other day just with gels. And what I'm going to do is kind of use the tape method and put this matte top coat on the top of my nails. And we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I will insert a clip here talking about that.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys, I had my gel manicure on for a few days, and then last night I just used kind of that tape method and used that matte top coat on the base of my nail. And I left my pinky kind of like that because I wanted to show you, this was a really hard formula to work with. See this right there? It just was so tricky to get it to be a nice, smooth, even layer. And if you didn't get it even and it was a little thicker in one point or one spot, that's what happened. It kind of dried white. And then I honestly do not know what happened with this nail. I didn't do anything different than any of the rest of them. But I did want to show you that it does give a nice, sort of matte finish, matte finish. There's the thumb there. So yeah, I guess it works, but in my opinion, I would not pay, I think it was $18 for that. Just not my favorite.
So all in all, with this particular box, having paid, if I paid $21.99 for it, again, it was sent for me, I still, even though I didn't love all the products, I still would feel like I got my money's worth because I can definitely use this up, which is $23. And I really do love these highlights. They're very, very pretty. So I do feel like I got my money's worth, and we'll see, I guess, what my clip said about the top coat. So I have to tell you guys, I was looking at my hair in the viewfinder and it was looking a little flat, so I just gave it a little zhuzh. For those of you that film, do you ever do that? All right, so the next box, I'm going to set it right here. And this says, "Would you be my Valentine?" So very cute there. And again, I just want to say that there are some of the little things that Boxycharm does that I really like. Not only do they put a good explanation of the product on these cards, but there's always a little boxy tip, and it's how you can use the product and like how you can make it work for you. So some of those little things I think really make a difference. All right, the first thing is the Omnia Eye Kit, and it's by Royal and Lang Nickel. So I think Royal and Lang Nickel must be kind of like a crown brush sort of thing. I'm not comparing them to crown brush, I'm just saying where they make brushes for other people, because you see like those Moda brushes, those are Royal and Lang Nickel, and I think anyway. So there's two brushes in here. They're very, kind of come to a point down there. Shiny up here, matte at the bottom, in case you're curious. And the two brushes in here, it says on the back, one is the Shader BOM 40, and the other one is a Detail BOM 18. So this one looks like a nice sort of all over wash of color shader brush. That's what I would say. It's pretty fluffy, so this isn't a brush I would use if I really am trying to pack on color. And this one, it looks like you could pack on color. It's pretty tiny, and I would guess it's good for inner corner work or beneath your lower lash line. So they feel nice in the hands. They're not really heavy, but they're not super light, so we'll see. Whoops, as I throw them around. We will see about that. The next thing was two shades from Makeup Geek, and one of these is in Barcelona Beach, which I do not have, and the other one is in Glamorous, which I do have. So I'm going to pull out mine to swatch, and then I will keep this for a giveaway. So I've pulled out my Glamorous, which looks like that. And it is one of my favorites. I've had this one since like very early on, like when she very first released them. That was one of the ones that was in her original kit that I bought, I think, if I remember right. And then Barcelona Beach looks like a really pretty cool transition shade. So that will be nice. Really like that. I have the Makeup Geek shadows that I have in a Z palette. I just happen to have 28 of them. And I really should leave these out and play with them. I haven't played with them in a really long time. Next product is from Japanesque, and I have to say, aside from that blush that I wouldn't stop talking about forever, I haven't used a ton from them. And this is the, or much at all, quite frankly, a ton, like anything. This is in shade 06, and it just says Pro Performance Lipstick. Very pretty packaging. It's like that. Has the shade on the bottom of it, which quite frankly scares me a little bit. Not as much as that purple Ofra scared me. This is a very pretty plum shade. We'll see. I'll wear it, I promise. So we will have to see about all that. Right, next is the Dr. Brandt Microderm Abrasion, and it says age-defying exfoliator. Renews skin radiances, polishes and smooths, and diminishes the look of fine lines. So I will go ahead and give that a shot. Oh, it's all sealed up, so I can't test anything. But I have to say, packaging is really nice. I kind of like when they have a little, you know, like there's a little acrylic around the metal. I don't know, it just makes it look a little more fancy. All right, and then lastly, what they have in here, and this is one of the things that, like I say, when they kind of think of the little things. So because they sent you 2 eyeshadow pans, they sent a Z palette. And this is the little one. I love these 9-pan ones. These are great for travel. This one feels a little bit deeper maybe than my other one. Okay, I just had to search around a little bit to find mine, which is dirty. It needs to be clean. But it is. It definitely looks, they're magnetic, so they're not wanting to go. But it looks like it's a little bit deeper. So I bet if you had a baked shadow, yeah, so I have a baked shadow in there, one that's kind of rounded. See? You can kind of see that it's rounded like that. It fits in there and it doesn't come down on top of it where the other one does. So it's a little bit deeper. You probably don't care, but I was curious, so I thought I would share my curiosity with you. And it says it has Boxycharm on the back of it, which is really cute. So, and of course it comes with some magnets. So that is everything that is in there. There was, where did it go? There is a coupon. Like my head weren't attached today. There's a coupon in there for 25% off your next purchase at drbrandtskincare.com, and you just use the code BOXY25. So in case you want to do that. So that is everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, I've probably talked about this makeup look a bajillion times at this point, depending on how many videos you've seen, but I have ColourPop Sequin and Porter on my eyes. On my cheeks, I have the By Terry Sun Design palette, and then on my lips, I have Dose of Color Truffle, and then the Doll 10 in Miss Bliss. And I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.